All right. Another book review and another Jim Thompson book. Obviously, I was excited when I watched The Lowdown with Ethan Hawke, and one of the plot devices was a collection of, I guess, first edition Jim Thompson books. I'm like, you know what? I don't know if I've ever read Jim Thompson. Let me look him up. Let me take a gander. So I've already reviewed Bad Boy, which was his autobiographical young kid into his teens and all the crazy stuff he got into, all of the work and whatnot. So I've reviewed that one. Pause this one if you want, go back and read that one. Whatever. Uh, this is the follow up, Roughneck. It was written in 1954. It's his memoir, second part. He touches on some of the stuff from the first book, some of the characters that he met along the road. Now, is everything in this book, is everything in Bad Boy the truth? Who knows? Who can say? I will tell you this though. The man in his teens into his 20s into his 30s, he had a crazy life. And as I'm reading this book, and I read it in 2 days. It's not a very big book, a couple hundred pages, not even 186 pages or so. As I'm reading this book, I'm like, when does this guy have time for writing? This is obviously before his career took off. He was, it's we're talking about the 20s, the 30s into the 40s. He's talking about some of the things that he did and some of the short stories that he was writing and whatnot that would eventually get him published while he was trying to find himself. I mean, crazy jobs. A lot of illegal stuff, a lot of crazy characters, a lot of get rich quick schemes. He's traveling all over. He's traveling from Texas, Oklahoma, and all over the place. And some of this stuff is funny because it happened to somebody else, and Jim Thompson definitely had a sense of humor when he wrote some of this stuff. And so there's a lot of really, really crazy characters you meet along the way. And I think that's kind of part of it is these are some of the people that he ran into in his life and then created these characters for his fiction. And so it's like a mix of memoir and a mix of fiction is what this book and the previous one, Bad Boy, was. And it's great. It's a good book. It blends nicely. I liked it. I'm gonna give it a 4.2, which I think is a very good score. I don't remember what I gave Bad Boy. Probably somewhere in that range. I like this. I like this a lot. I thought he and I'm looking forward now to jump into in the coming months into some of his fiction. Everybody is saying The Killer Inside Me is the book to read. So I normally won't, if I'm going to read a book, I'm normally not going to watch the movie first. I guess there was several of his books have been turned into movies over the years. So I'm not going to go crazy. I'm not going to read all of the stuff that's just movies, but I am going to read some of his stuff. I think, to learn the genre better, to learn crime thrillers and noir. You got to read the classics. You got to read the books that kind of define the genre or the subgenre. And obviously, Jim Thompson is one of those authors that I just need to read more of. So, guy's got a lot of books out, and I'm looking forward to reading. Will I read all of them? No, I'm sure I won't. I'm sure I won't read everything that he has out, but I will read a bunch of it. And so I grabbed this from my local library. And obviously, there have been about 1 billion printings of this over the years. I mean, the original came out in 54. And this one is re-released from copyright renewed 1982 by his estate. So I think this is a third printing of this book. So check it out. Let me know if you've read this. If you've read this, let me know, and let me know what you think. When I did the review for Bad Boy, I had a bunch of people say, "Hey, you got to read, this one or this one." They named a few different releases from Jim Thompson. So I'm looking forward to seeing what else you have. What other ideas you want me to do. And I'm kind of cheating. I'm looking at a page, and there's a lot of first editions and stuff that are going for a couple $100, which is pretty neat. So I guess in the lowdown, I guess that collection was worth a couple pennies, right? I guess that's what it means. So let me know if you've read this. Let me know if you're interested in reading it. Let me know if you loved it, you hated it, whatever. Let me know what your opinion as a reader is on Jim Thompson. And I'm also always very interested when people say, "Oh, if you like Jim Thompson, you'll like," and I hardly ever believe the Amazon when they do that on the page, because I'm like, a couple of these authors have nothing to do with this person. I can't see going from this person to this person. So if you have a specific author, if you have an author that writes like Jim Thompson now, if you have an author from back in the day that wrote, this really great crime thriller, noir, pulp fiction writing, I want to read it and I want to know about it. I want to know more and more and more about these authors. As I write, basically I'm writing Southern Gothic noir thrillers will be my next thing that I will be getting out there. And so I want to read as much as I can from these authors, the authors that really defined this, the authors that really made this subgenre really, really solid. Whew. All right. Do me a favor. If you're watching this, you've liked it, even if you don't like it, if your opinion is your opinion, hit the subscribe button. Watch a few more of my videos. I'm trying to build up my YouTube. I'm trying to get monetized. Let's just be honest. Let's just call a duck a duck. I'm trying to get monetized. I need more hours watched. I need more subscribers, and I go through and I will follow you back, and I'll watch some of your videos if you have some cool, especially if you have stuff that I'm interested in. Obviously, if you watch this video, you're interested in the same stuff that I am, which is pretty darn cool. So do me a favor, hit the subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it. And all right, more book reviews coming up, more movie reviews, more television show reviews, a lot more videos about me in my journey in writing 30 plus years. This will be my 15th year of being able to write full time. So if you have any questions about any of that, please send me a message and I will make a video of it. I always enjoy answering questions from people. So let's do this, people. Let's just do this. All right. I appreciate you. I appreciate everybody. And that's it. Goodbye.